Hi. Good morning. Am I gay? Am I fucking gay? Ew. Thank you, Hono, for the 10 months. 10 months. Welcome back, Gibby. We missed you. I missed you. I missed you too. Shoko, thank you so much for the 17. Welcome back. Nice to be back. And thank you so much, Dicey, for the 7 months. He brought the milk home. With chicken tendies. Not the best combination of foods, but they're good. Thank you so much for the 7 months. Okay. I'm gonna go grab some good old water. Good old water. And I'll be right back with you, okay? We'll get started super soon. And I'm back. Okay. Got my water from the fridge. I don't know why I've been doing that recently. Smacking of the lips. Hey. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, this is weird. This was weird. Just getting right back into streaming after being gone for like, I don't know, 100 billion years. 100 zillion years. Hi everybody, hello. Hi, my name is Goldbullet, CQC expert, weapon specialist, and a sniper of HOLOSTARS English ARMIS, and it is a pleasure to be back. Thank you everybody for the amazing amount of months and membership. I appreciate that, I seriously do. Zatsudan years. It's been 1 gibillion years. It's been a long time. It's been a great long time. It's been a necessary long time, honestly. Last time we spoke, I was feeling a little down and out, feeling a little exhausted from the workspace. Sometimes you need to take a little break to kind of simmer in the juices again. I always I made a comparison where it feels like, you know, when you're at the beach, you dive under the water and it's like, ooh, look at all the pretty stuff. And then you have to come back up for air because after a while you're kind of like that's basically me. But then you stay so much above land, you're like, damn, I kind of want to go back. I want to go dip again. Let's go right back in, you know? I kind of compare it to a beach. But it's nice to be back. Nice to see you guys. How have my bubbies been? How has everybody been? Oh my goodness, yes. It's been... I took my vacation on the 1st of this month and I returned on the 15th. But it wasn't until right now that I come back to stream. When I've come back to pressing the go live button. Like, my goodness, it's been so long. Missing you so much. We're pretty good. Thank you, Andy, for the gifted. Oh my goodness. And thank you, Umi, for the 17 months. Welcome back. If you missed you so much, thank you very much. Thank you, 114 Fruit Fly. Mama. Guys, come on. Come on. Surely you didn't miss me that much. Me? Come on. Me? I'm just a little guy. Also, Miki, thank you so much for the 17 months. It's been 10 million years. Welcome back, Mama Gobi. Well, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. If it turns out that I'm talking really weird, it's because I got snake bites. Got to make sure I don't talk. I got a cotton swab thingy, like a cotton ball in my left side of my mouth, just so I can speak a bit more properly. Because yes, I did get snake bites over the course of my little vacation, and oh my goodness, it's been getting a lot better, and I can now form sentences. Days ago I had a lisp, but that wasn't fun at all. I'll talk more about that shenanigans in a minute. Oh my goodness, everybody, thank you so much. There it is. Wait, I gotta make sure that it doesn't get caught up in my teeth. Like, my piercing is like still like recovering, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Sometimes it gets caught on, like it latches itself onto my tooth and it makes me have a lisp. So that might happen during this stream. I apologize. I apologize. There it is. If it's a little strange, I'm adjusting to it. I've been doing my best when it comes to recovering with the lip. I didn't realize that I was a bleeder. That's what the lady said. She told me that after she, of course, you know, I might as well tell this story right now. So I went to go on a nice little vacation with some homies in the great land of Badlands, Virginia. My second time in Virginia. And I will let you know right now, Badlands, Virginia, I got a couple things to talk about when it comes to Badlands, Virginia, all right? Because Jesus Christ. Other than that, I had to get this. I got piercings in Virginia, and I was sitting there, and the lady, she was covered in tattoos. So I'm like, okay, we're dealing with a real one here. You know, she had sleeves as far as the eye could see. Very pretty person. And I'm like, okay, I think I'm in good hands. So I sit down and I say, hey, look your toots. That's what I said. I said, look your toots. And I put my wallet on the table and I told her, I want some snake bites. Now, if you do walk-ins, is that possible? She was like, yes, it is. And I'll be around like $70 or so. And I said, you know what? That sounds like a good idea because I'm paying for a premium service here, right? I sit down and then she like, curls my lip and everything. She's like, open your mouth, and I'm like, okay, well, this is gonna be great. Then she hits like she has like some kind of like utility that she pinches down on, and it goes through my lip, and then immediately she goes, oh well, I just hit a blood vessel. Now, me being the strong individual that I am, I freak the fuck out immediately because I'm like, okay, what does that mean? That can only mean good thing in a professional setting, right? That can only mean good thing, I hope. And she was like, well, that's a bad thing. I should probably give you a percentage discount because I popped the blood vessel. And I was like, I see. Okay, so something bad happened. And everything other than that was normal. Everything proceeded normally. A day before I got days ago, I had gotten my eyebrow piercing and nothing bad happened there. I was given like, I still have it with me. It was like some kind of like spray lotion I put on my like open wound because that's what piercings really are. And my eyebrow piercing recovered swiftly and safely. But the snake bite on the left side of my lip was inflamed, and it looked like Mike Tyson just punched the shit out of my lip. Like, that's how bad it was. Like, a boxer came up to me and was like, motherfucker, get me, and hit me. That's what it looked like for a hot minute. But now it's simmered down, and now I look like I look completely normal, but I looked like I just stepped into the ring with like Logan Paul or something. It was crazy. But now it's fine. My mouth is normal, but what isn't normal is that I'm still having like a little bit of like a lisp, and that is something that I heard is one of the symptoms. It's gonna simmer down. It's still in a little bit of pain. It's not as bad, but days ago it was horrible, and I was like, as badly as I want to stream, I need to, of course, take the time to recover. So I want to say thank you for allowing me to recover from that. Thank you guys so much once again for the amazing months and the amazing messages. We need to read these damn things very quickly. Like, my goodness. Thank you so much, Confused Tempura, for the 8 months. Can't believe Gibby paid with blood for piercings. Hey, that's why they call it blood money. That's why they call it blood money. Oh my goodness. Oh, there it is again. See, it gets me. The lisp, it comes up. Thank you so much, Fos, for the 3 months. Happy late Mother's Day, Mama. Oh my God, he reminded me. I need to draw something for my mama. I really, really do. Because over the course of my vacation, I was like, okay, I really, really need to draw something for her. And I think it's like gonna be incredibly belated Happy Mother's Day gift. But I need to sit the fuck down and actually draw her something, because I saw everyone was wishing their mother a happy little thing. I already had to sketch out and everything, so I think that'll be easy for me to get out there. I want to give her something because she's the best. Your model mama? Yes, yes, yes. I've drawn her and my papa a few times now. But yes, Mama's Day. Thank you so much for the happy Mama's Day. I'm sorry that I couldn't be around. Once again, I was in the great land of Virginia, which it was my second time going there. And when I visit places, when I go to different states, I like to give little reviews, you know, like small little reviews. I make sure that I am very, I guess, awake when it comes to going to state to state. New York was amazing. New York left quite the good impression on me. I love New York. It was like very busy, like a super big, bustling city. And as much as I thought I wasn't going to like New York, yeah, I was in New York City. I was in the Big Apple. Welcome to New York. Come on in and come on in and get yourself a slice. Get yourself a slice of pepperoni. Yeah, and I was like, okay, New York seems like Chicago, and I've lived most of my life in Chicago. Hey, you're walking over here. Like, it's funny because, like, all the tropes that you see, like, in movies and on YouTube and all that crap is rare, actually. Like, it's actually quite rare. My time in New York was fun. Like, no one bothered me. No one was, like, picking fights. Everybody was kind of, like, in their own lane, doing their own thing. There was never a point where I felt uncomfortable. New York is actually quite pleasant. But maybe it's because I don't live in New York. Maybe it's because I was a tourist. You know, I'm pretty sure if you live there, you're probably going to experience every X, Y, and Z type person, right? But generally, my impressions in New York were pretty nice. How was the subway? I refused to take the subway because a lot of my friends were like, "Don't do that." That's like you go on the subway in New York when you're a grizzled veteran, because you will see some shit. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna trust my friend's intuition on this. I don't think I'm gonna go to the subway, because apparently going to the subway is like entering a gladiator ring. You might get yourself knocked out. You might see some weaponry. I don't know. Hey, thank you, Kamira. Thank you so much for the 12 months. Hey, Giddy, welcome back. I hope you're having a great time zone. Also, finally, a golden bubby. Hey, nice to have you. Thank you so much for the 12 months. Appreciate that. Try to think. Okay, so New York was great. I've been to Cali a few times because I have family who lives out in Cali. And depending on how things go this year, I might go visit them sometime late this year. In California. I love California, although I never imagined seeing myself living in California. I always thought that Cali is nice, especially like the Northern California. Northern California is very lovely, and I'd like to go back there someday to go visit my family. Thank you so much, Ron, by the way, for the super. Mama, I missed you a lot. Have some good sleep for tomorrow's work. I have to sleep for tomorrow's work, excuse me. See you on the VOD. Love you so much as always. What's nice to have you, Rowan. You have yourself a good night. NorCal is pretty. Yeah, dude. I want to go back just to like see some, like, it's been a hot minute since I've been to California, so I'm not too sure if I have some kind of like imaginary like beauty in my head. Maybe it is that gorgeous, but I do want to go back at some point, go visit family, see how it is. I sure as hell will never go back to Chicago because like I said, most of my life was spent there and I've seen everything. I can't imagine me going back there at any point. That's basically like my home. But yeah. Texas is also another place I want to go to. I think Texas, I just on the merit that they have like good ass barbecue and they got all these cool like shops and everything that I want to go visit, because they have like, they're known for the barbecue. I got a lot of friends who are like, dude, Gibby, you gotta go here, man. Like, you're a big fan of like meat and stuff, why don't you come over here and get it? And I'm like, okay, maybe in the future. But a state that I've always wanted, and you guys know this, I talk about this a lot, and I feel like now that I'm growing into an older boy, I can tell that I'm getting older because I love traveling a lot more. When I was younger, I had zero interest in traveling, but now that I'm getting older, I'm like, I want to go to this state, I want to go to this country. Like now I'm there, dude. Like now I'm in that point in my life where I'm very much wanting to travel. Also, thank you so much, Galactic Remix, for the super. I give you discovered you while you were away watching through old VODs really helped me with grief I'm dealing in life. Thanks for being you. Hey, well, thank you for being you. And thank you for sticking around. I appreciate that. You're awesome. You're sweet. You're super cool. Never forget that, baby. But Virginia, let's talk about Virginia. Because I think... Now, before I say what I say... There goes my lisp again. I gotta fix my piercing. Hold on. Now, before I say what I say... Let this be a reflection on me and only me, okay? Because I'm gonna give you a spicy fucking opinion. I love traveling as much as anyone does, and I've only been doing it a lot more recently, and I love travel. And to say that one place is the same as the other, they're not all gorgeous and rainbows and sugar plum drops, okay? Like there are different states that vary from place to place. And with that, my opinion also varies. I fucking hate Virginia. I'm so sorry. Now, the reason why I hate Virginia is because it reminds me of Chicago. And I know that's... If you live in Virginia, you're probably a lovely individual, I'd imagine, right? If you let me just preface that very quickly. If you live in Virginia, this isn't a stab at you, okay? I'm not trying to beat your ass over this, okay? Because more than likely, if you're in this chat room and you're in Virginia, you probably have no impact on Virginia as an entire state, okay? But my experience was rough. My experience is rough, like really rough. No one, and I mean absolutely nobody, in Virginia knows how to signal. You know when you're on the road and you're driving and you go left or right, you go to different lanes, right? Like the people are very lovely. I just think they're fucking stupid. Because if you don't want to get into a car crash, right, you would signal. You put your left signal on if you're turning left, and you would put your right signal on if you're turning to the right. Now, I swear to God, when me and my friends were out on the road traveling, about 90% of people just did not do that, which results, of course, in either death or just getting into a car crash, which, by the way, both of these things are bad things. Like, if you had a choice between dying or crashing a car, I would choose neither, honestly, in my opinion. Now, like I said, I'm only saying the negatives. There's a lot of positives of Virginia, but I can't imagine myself going back to this place because it's scary. I don't like everyone who drives there. It's just terrifying. Like, we went to great restaurants. There's a lot of good places. As a matter of fact, I want to share one of my favorite joints that I went to was a very lovely place in Virginia, and I want to show you this because it was fucking delicious. Look at this, 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 look at this. Damn, 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 damn. Like, although my opinion might be rough on Virginia, you can't shake a stick at this food, baby. Damn, son. Yeah, this was like, I think a Korean hot pot. No, I don't think, was it a hot pot? I think it was barbecue. It was barbecue because I remember grilling this stuff. Funnily enough, I'm still like new to like hot pot and everything like that and figuring out the difference between the two because I'm a goddamn tourist, but this was good. This was good. You see that on the top left corner right there, that orange thing? Whatever that was so goddamn spicy. I loved it. It was like doughy. It was like, I was like, and dude, it was so good, so good. How do you say that? Taboki. I think that's how you say it. Is that how you spell it? That's crazy. Toboki. There we go. Yeah, taboki. And when I ate that shit, I said it's toboki. Fucking terrible joke I just made. It was good. It was delicious. Everything that you see here was finger licking. It was finger licking. This is probably one of my favorite joints that I went to with my friends. It was a lot of fun. It was fantastic. And I would love to go there again. But on the other hand, okay, this was my very first time trying a Korean corn dog. I didn't know what that was. because I'm a filthy American, right? So you see a corn dog like this and you go, okay, I know what a corn dog is. It's fried dough with a hot dog in the middle, and it's not more complicated than that, right? That's what I thought it was going to be. And they served it to me because I'm like, okay, there has to be a difference between what my definition of a corn dog is versus what a Korean corn dog is. Otherwise, why would it be on this menu? How different can it be? And then they served it to me, and I looked at it with my eyes, and I said, holy shit, this looks peak. This looks, the peak is here. Peak, and peaky. And what it was, so they drizzled on what I assumed to be ketchup and mayonnaise, and then the dog itself is, of course, just a corn dog. It's like fried dough, and there's a hot dog in the middle. But the difference being is that it's like a big ass mozzarella stick, because there's cheese in the middle of it too. So you're getting like cheese and cinnamon on it with this drizzle, and you just bite it. And you know when you go on TikTok and you see like the legendary string pull, the cheese pull, that's what that was. Korean corn dogs might be the meta, honestly. It might be the best corn dog I've ever fucking eaten in my life. It was so good. It was so good. Like, there was a legendary cheese pull, like fucking amazing. I admittedly, now this is me being the little chunky boy that I am, all the food that we had, the Korean corn dogs were so much better than everything we had. Like, it was just 10 times like where I'm at. I'm like, hey, I can smash and demolish about like maybe 5 more of these and be as right as rain. That's how much I did not want everything else, because everything else was fantastic, but after having a Korean corn dog, I'm like, okay, give me another one. And not to mention, if you look in the background, you can see that drink next to the little like pink cup. Now, I'm not too sure what it's called, and maybe you bubbies out there can like enlighten me here, because I don't know what it was called. But I just know that it was like a milky rice. It almost was like horchata. Like, I know what horchata is. Like, I love horchata. It kind of tasted a little bit like that, but it had more like of an alcoholic kick to it. Yeah, it was very alcoholic. I remember the lady like had to ID me. I was like, really? Like, do I look like I'm 3 years old? But I ended up drinking the entire bottle. Oh my goodness. I ended up drinking it. You know that little guy from Chikawa? He like drinks and he's like, and then he makes the face. He's like, ah. That was literally me with this thing. Like, it was really good. I love this. And it's so funny how like this is one of the best restaurants, and it's in Virginia. Like, and it's in Virginia of all places. I was not expecting to enjoy this little restaurant as much as I did, and it was completely empty, by the way. Like, there was not a single person in there, and it was very lovely. And it was just me and my homies, and we were just eating things up and having a good time, sharing pictures, laughing and stuff. I'm like, you know, this is a nice joint, a really good joint, really good joint. There's another image I want to show you, because this was not the only place I went to go eat.
Oh my no! Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! So, I live in the northern areas of my country, and having Badlands canes, we'll call it, is a bit of a delicacy because we don't have many where I live. But my God, I feel like this is such a simple fucking meal. Like, this is such an easy meal to make at home. Like, 10 times out of 10, I probably would make this on my own. But there's something so goddamn cool about just having it prepared, made for you in a fast food kind of joint. Like, I know this stuff looks simple as is. It probably doesn't look too special. As a matter of fact, I want it now. I'm so fucking hungry looking at this image. Now, what you looking at, I like to call it the cardiac arrest combo. This shit will put you in a coma if you're not careful. This shit will fuck you. This is such a good ass meal. This is so good. So what it is about like 5 chicken tenders, right? And like a piece of bread, which is like, I don't know what the fuck they do to that bread. They put butter on it. They give you them fries. And you know what? Okay, now maybe this is just me. Maybe this is just me. I'm not a sauce boy, dude. I'm good. Fuck the sauce. I don't need the sauce. I don't want no sauce. I feel like I'm very particular about the sauces that I dip my food in, because a food by itself should be so good that it does not require sauce. I think sauce makes foods that are kind of lame better. So immediately I was like, get that shit out of here. I don't want the sauce. Get the sauce out of here. Move. The chicken by itself was good. The Texas toast, I feel like I could eat about like 10 pieces of that a day and be set straight. I'm just like, you know what? I'm as right as rain. Give me Texas toast for the next 5 years. You like them dry? No, them tenders were nice and moist. They don't serve you. Look what you're doing. You make my piercing get caught between my teeth again. They're not dry. If you see, to my point, if the chicken is dry and you need sauce, then there's a problem with the chicken. The chicken itself was good. Look what you make me do. You're making my list. I gotta fix my fucking, hold on. God damn it. Yeah, they're really juicy. Like if you bite into the chicken tender, wet. Yeah, but Cane's is good. I don't get it often, but when I was there, I was like, I made it a goal of mine to get that Cane's, baby. Miss you so much. Getting ready for my comfort work days chamber. Thank you so much, Super. Thank you so much. Gotta show you another image very quickly. Now, not everything was sunshine and rainbows on my vacation day, because every now and again I was still active. I was still active on Twitter. Okay, like as often. I know I was gone for a while, but I was very much often on Twitter, seeing the post every now and again. Very lovely experience. Now we'll get right back into the food, but you got some fucking explaining to do very quickly, because what the fuck is this? Now, at what point, I think you and I have a very good, I would say you and I, we have a good relationship, right? I like to imagine, you know, in my head that my bubbies and I, we get along. I'm not too sure why I think that when I am shown images like this. When I am on Twitter, I'm having a good fucking day, right? And then I'm scrolling on my timeline. Let's see what the bubbies are up to. Let's see what's going on today. I'm not gonna have my mood completely fucking ruined whatsoever. And then I go on Twitter and I see this shit. Cute and Irish? I'm not Irish. I'm not Irish. I've never, I don't even know. Is that a language? What is Irish? I'm not that. I might be green, but I'm not Irish. I don't speak that language. God damn it, what the fuck? I will defend myself. No, there's nothing wrong with being Irish. European? You look European? What the fuck does that mean? Wait, what? Huh? What? What are you talking about? I look European. There's nothing but freedom in my veins. It's coursing through my body at every goddamn moment of the day. I got nothing but freedom in me. So am I. I thought I made that very clear. I'm not Irish. European is wild. What the fuck? I don't get it. I don't get it. Now everyone else makes sense. Like Octavio, funny and adorable. Like, yeah, he's funny. Ruze, quiet and mysterious. That motherfucker is not quiet. I think you and I can both agree on that. Mysterious, yeah. Quiet, hell no. Motherfucker could yap until the cows come home. Jurard, hot and dangerous? That's probably the most fitting one, honestly. You know, I'd be the first one to admit Jurard is hot. Is he? But dangerous. Dangerous? Is that the word we're going to describe? Like, when I look at Jurard, I don't think dangerous. I think, like, I want to be I turn into a grandma and I immediately want to go, I want to pinch his cheeks. Come here, shutty boy. Let me pinch your cheeks. Dangerous is, you know, I don't think that's the word. But cute and fucking Irish? Cute, maybe. I'll take cute. I'll take cute any day of the week. But Irish? What the fuck? Which cheek? Left. Left. Definitely left. I saw this when I was on my vacation, and it ruined my day. By the way, I'm joking. It didn't ruin my day. It just made it more interesting. I saw this and I thought to myself, holy shit. I guess I didn't know that about me. I guess I'm Irish. You know how people say you learn something new every day? Today, I learned that I'm Irish. There's another image I want to explain. We need to talk about something. Okay, you ready? Hold on. Now, there was like a meme going around on Twitter for a hot minute, right? There was like a little meme going around, and it was like, I think everyone's forgetting the point of this meme, because at this, who knows what the fuck this meme is? I don't even know how to describe it. It's so bizarre. But there were several of them. There were a lot of them, and this was one of them that I saw. Hey guys, is that a mammal? Probably. Okay. What the fuck is a mammal? Like, really? Someone answer that for me right now. Like, you're going to get confused. You're going to get as confused as I am. What is a mammal? A land creature? They give birth? Warm-blooded gives birth, make milk. Okay, now, how the fuck? Now, I remember when we were streaming what the Octavio's birthday blowout, whatever the fuck it was. I remember everyone poked at me because they were like, either what a fucking mammal is. Do you know how okay, let me calm down. Do you know how many animals there are in the fucking world? Now let's type that in real quick. Let's go on Google real fast. How many animals are there in the world? Here we go. There's around 8.7 million animal species. What the how am I expected? How am I expected to memorize every fucking mammal on the planet? Now there's 8.7 million species. Make milkies is a mammal? Copium. Now when I'm told, how the fuck do you not know whether or not an animal is a fucking mammal or not? Bitch, there are like 8.7 fucking bajillion, gabillion animal species in the fucking world. You just gotta get good. Okay, let me focus. Let me gamer up and sit down and memorize all 8.7 million fucking things. Oh my god, my list that can produce milk. I'll let you know right now. You're not getting my milk. You know what? I was like even thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? My bubbies have been good. I'm ready to squirt leche. I'm ready to fucking lactate. No! You're not getting that. You're not getting it. I was gonna come back and give you the goods. I had something prepared, but we're not doing it. Because everyone thinks I'm Irish and everyone thinks I'm stupid. Because I don't fuck this damn lisp of mine. This is so devastating. Why? Because everyone thinks I'm Irish. And everyone thinks I don't know what a mammal is either. I'm very smart. Okay. Got a big brain up here. You want to know why my forehead's so big? To make room for all the brain in there. I know what all 8.7 million species is. I'm not dumb. I'm smart as shit. I'm a good one. I'm a pretty good guy. I think I can memorize this. Also, here's another one. Why the fuck were there so many? This is not even like the few that we have. There's more of these things. Hey guys, Gaston Baxter. That's not what I'm calling. I think I told you guys many times. Who the fuck is Gaston Baxter? That's not my name. Just because you see the letter G and the letter B, see, on that merit, why don't you just call me Gavis Bettel? It makes no sense. Gaston Baxter, that ain't my name. It's Goldbullet. The fuck? God damn it. You're not off the hook yet. There's another thing here somewhere. Where is it at? Where is it? Hold on. Gotta find it. I don't know where it is. You know what? You're let off the hook freely this time. Look at this shit. Back to good vibes. Back to not being Irish by my bubbies. So get this. I figured out about myself very quickly that as much as a grown man as I am, there are a lot of extracurricular activities that I partake in that kind of makes me go back to the whimsy of being a child. I didn't know that I can tap into that kind of mindset until I began to strawberry pick. Now, I always thought to myself, strawberry picking is made for like what is it, like little Victorian children. You could never catch a big ass man like me in a field of strawberries and me like put them in baskets. Like it just would seem out of the ordinary. But I found out very quickly that tapping into that mindset was the most gleeful shit that I've ever had in my life. This was fun, and it was also very inexpensive. Like, I picked these strawberries, and these were big boys, by the way. These weren't like small ass strawberries. I'm talking these were heckin' chunker, like r/chonkers, like Reddit subreddit r/chonker strawberries. They were massive. Guys were big. And I'm like, man, this is gonna, in this day and age, this is gonna set me back about $600 fucking dollars. Like, don't even get me started. I was like, oh, the terrorists are gonna hit this shit like you wouldn't fucking believe it. This was about like $3, by the way. This was like $4. I don't even, this was inexpensive. I'm like, huh? What? You telling me that I pay that much for this? Ain't no way. And they were good. And they were good. They were just as good as they looked. They were nice and juicy too. Like, it's funny how like the strawberries that you get at groceries, like maybe some brands are pre-processed BS, but these were the real goddamn deal. Like these right here were the real deal. I was like, I was like that, dude. Like, you cannot get me off of these strawberries. I was chewing them. I was munching them. I was fucking swallowing. It was good. These strawberries were excellent. They were fucking fantastic. Stop? What do you mean stop? I'm only being honest. Wait, don't give me the band hammer. Don't show me that. I was being honest. You would do the same thing if you had some good strawberries. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Why are you moaning? That wasn't moaning. That was me enjoying a good strawberry snack. That was me enjoying a good strawberry little snack. How was that a bad thing? For free? See, you gotta go strawberry picking, and then you come back to me and you tell me what happens, okay? Because this was good. This was absolutely delicious. I'd do it again. And it was a good day outside. Because I will okay, back on to talking about Virginia. One thing I do like about Virginia, there's a couple of things I do like. Most of them are negative. Most of them are positive. I think we got good and the bad, the yin and the yang of this scenario here, because there was a lot of good, a lot of bad. One of the great things about Virginia, it was always a sunny ass day. There was never a cloud in the sky. There were maybe some clouds, but it was as blue can be, and I loved it, loved it, loved it. I loved it. Like, I absolutely adore the fact that there was just like not a cloud in the sky. Oops, I accidentally hit my desk. It was so good. Hey, yo, Juicy, thank you so much for the super. Looking submissive and Irish this morning, Marlon. turn my fan on. Yeah, but the strawberries were tasty. They're very good. Look at this. Now, it doesn't get better than this. So I found out not too long ago that there was a YouTube channel where you do like horse races, right? Or like, it's like a, I don't know what it is. It's like done in MS Paint. It looks a little silly, but it's cool as shit. And I was eating those C's, you know, with this. And I was like, God damn, this might be the best day ever. This might be the best day ever. This might be the best fucking day I've ever seen in my life. Jovial merriment. I was watching this and eating a little C's. Now, bubbies, how are we feeling on the scale of little C's is good or not? Where are we at, guys? Are we on the yes party? Are we on the no party? I gotta know, because I'm a big fan. I love me some little C's. I think it's good. I love it. It fits a very specific niche. Little C's is just awesome, man. Sometimes I like it. I like it when it gets soggy. Yeah, baby. No opinion, neutral opinion. Yeah, when I was younger, I would eat Little Caesars and immediately just like curl into a ball and die. Like, I didn't like it when I was younger. But as of course I get older, I find myself enjoying things that I've never enjoyed before, and I find me enjoying Little C's a lot, like 10 times a lot. And I know with sloppy pizza, I guarantee you 10 times out of 10, I would rather go to a mom and pop shop for anything. I think that's also something that comes with my age, right? As I reach my 30s soon. As I reach, I'm very close to reaching the age of 30. I'm going to be 29 this year. What in the world? When I get to the age of 30, I know for a fact that I'm done with fast food joints. I feel like fast food joints, I just get that shit out of here. Okay, I'm done. Sorry if you like fast food. I love fast food. I used to love fast food, but I feel like as I get older, it's about the mom and pop shop. That's where it's at. That's the secret. Now don't let, okay, bubbies, I'm gonna let you know. Don't let anybody know about this secret. Because as soon as I let it out, everyone's gonna start saying the same fucking thing. Why go to a fast food place when you can go to an independently ran restaurant? That's where it's at. Go to your locals. Go to your local restaurants right now. They're actually very good. And if you think there are very few of them, there's a lot. There's a shit ton. I have so many local like pizza places that beat the living hell out of Little C's. But it's okay, because every now and again, I like to have Little Caesars. I like their breadsticks. I like their little crazy sticks with the dipping sauce. Very good. Tell me you tried the deep dish pepperoni though? Man, oh man, I tried the pretzel one too. I tried like the pretzel like crust. I feel like as I get older too, let me get this off the screen. As I get older, I have to be more cognitive about the things that enter my body. And I mean that with food. Because if I were to like have an entire like pretzel pizza right now, I would probably die. More than likely, I guarantee it. If I were to eat like the deep dish Little C's like classic old pepperoni, I would eat that, and I'm not shitting you, I would probably combust into energy. That's how that's how bad my GERDs is. If you guys don't know what GERDs is, it's a disease that I have. But if I were to eat that, it'd probably kill me. When I was younger, I could absolutely fucking demolish that. Like younger Gibby was a machine that turns pizza into eating pizza. But I have another image to show you. I have so many things to show you. This trip was fun. Should probably make a mention that I needed this time to kind of like simmer, to recuperate my thoughts. Look at this. It don't get no, guys, it doesn't get better. It doesn't get better than this. It doesn't get better than this. Damn. It's funny because when I'm away from the tavern, I don't have my utilities to cook for myself. I go to restaurants. And I like to, you know, dig in and see what other foods I can eat. If I'm not cooking, then I'm eating someone else's cooking, right? This is it right here. This was a lava Oreo cake. Now, I'm not entirely sure. It was like a lava Oreo cheesecake or some shit. Now, why do they call it lava? Is there a good reason why they call it lava? Is it because it's like much like volcanic substances? It's like dripping off the sides and everything like that. Like, I don't know why lava was there, but one thing's for sure is that this was absolutely delectable. I think I will let you bubbies know right now that when it comes to flavoring anything, I'm always going with the cookies and cream. I'm big on cookies and cream. And everyone else who thinks that they're a cookies and cream kinny like I am, the fuck out. Because I guarantee you that I love cookies and cream more than you. Oh, that's right. I love me some cookies and cream. I'll go with it. It's mine. Love that shit. Hey. This is good. This is good. It was so good. I have another image for you. Hold on. Where is it at?
Oh my fucking god. Damn.
4. Cam 4. No, okay. It's funny because these look relatively big in the picture. These look massive. These were not as big as you think. These things were quite tiny. These things were small. Now, it looks like chocolate, but it was in fact coffee. It was like I forget what it was. It was some kind of like coffee related sweet beverage. It was good. It was so sweet. You could barely taste the coffee in it. That's how sweet it was. Like a frappe? Yeah, it was a bit like a frappe. It was super, super goddamn sweet. Like maybe too sweet. But that didn't stop my fat ass. I was just like, give me a cookie. Give a cookie one. I want that one. They were all very, very tasty. Very lovely joint. Very good. So good. So delicious. But right after this, I took maybe what I like to imagine this to be the world's most condensed massive shit in the bathroom. Coffee fucks me up now. I don't know. I just mentioned I'm turning 30 soon. In one more year, I'm gonna be 29. As I reach my 30s, coffee goes right through me. It just, I don't know what it is. This was delicious. This was good going down, but my God, coffee is a laxative. It's so funny. I've always had this conversation as of lately, and I will defend myself till this fucking very day. Now, let it be known that coffee, the whole point of drinking it is to wake up. Coffee is not made to make you shit specifically, okay? It's like, oh, you're tired. You wake up, you drink a good old mean cup of joe. You don't do the shit, okay? That's just an effect it has on it. God damn it. God damn it. I got another thing to show you. I'm not done yet. I got another thing to show you. Look at this. Boom. Now this. No. Now this right here, the omelette. I love me an omelette. Now what's drizzled on top, this was, I believe, it was called a Southwest omelet. I think that's what it was. So what you're looking on the very top of the omelet, those are little like hot peppers. They're very good. The orange sauce there, God Lord knows what the hell that was. It was so, whatever it was spicy as hell. And you got the green peppers, you got the meat in there, you got everything you need for a good omelet. For the side, you had, of course, you have what do you call those? Potato dunks. Fried potato slides. They were so good. They were both very good. And it was cheesy. It was cheesy. Yeah, wedges. Home fries. Yeah, they could be fries, potato wedges, whatever you call them. They were very good. Now, another thing that I am finding out about myself as I grow into an older Gibby is that scrambled eggs are pretty good, right? I love me some sunny side up, don't get me wrong, but omelet, that is where it's at. I'm on omelet. I'm on omelet side. I'm on omelet gang right now. How are you feeling about eggs? Bubbies, how are we enjoying our eggs? Because I feel like I am more leaning towards omelet, because an omelet is just essentially 4 eggs with toppings and everything like that. I love it. Like, do we like scrambled? Do we like sunny side up? Do we like omelet? Do we like poached? How are we liking our eggs? I enjoy many ways to cook eggs. That's the great thing about eggs, is that it varies, right? Scrambled, I love scrambled. Scrambled's good, especially with some cheese on it. Damn. Soft boiled in a bowl of ramen. Dang! You get it. Runny, poached, scrambled. It's funny because I love when yolk is runny, but not too runny. Oh, that makes sense. Scrambled all day. Raw? You fucking what? When you say raw, do you mean like hard boiled? Scrambled with bacon. Eggplant. Oh man. Eggplant is good. Fried eggplant is so tasty. I love me a fried eggplant. My goodness. Raw is undercooked. I love hard-boiled eggs. Hard-boiled eggs are totally delicious. Very good. Balut eggs. I'm not doing this again. Don't you ever mention balut ever again. Raw on its own with rice and maybe beef. Lately, I have been... Guys, I've cracked the fucking code, okay, on grocery. I cracked the code. Now, what you need... I know getting grocery is difficult in this day and age. It's hard to get grocery, right? You go to a grocery store and you're spending about $200 if you're looking to have a week's worth of food. That's a lot of shmoney. That's a lot of simoleons, right? Now, here's my secret. This is my meal, and this has been my meal for the past couple of fucking months now, and I have not been getting sick of it. I feel like it's so yummy every time. Maybe I will get tired of it in the future, but I'm telling you right now, go to the grocery, get some rice, okay? Get a dozen of eggs maybe, right? Get a dozen of eggs. It's a good investment. Get some Spam, and get some sriracha and mayonnaise. Get to cooking. Get in that fucking kitchen and get to cooking. Get in that kitchen. Get that pan out. Boom. Fry that Spam up. Get that egg in there. Get that rice cooker. Put the rice in there. Clean it up. Wait for it. Bam. Put it in a bowl. Fry up the Spam. Flip it. Get the egg in there too. Wait for it to cook. Get that sriracha. Get that mayonnaise. Get some pepper. Stir it up in the bowl. Damn, that's where it's at. That is where it's at. Yeah, some people call it a struggle meal because it's like very cost inefficient. It doesn't cost too much to get these things, right? But it fills you up something nice. It fills you up something good, dude. It is so goddamn tasty. Like, it hits every time, and it always... Okay, you want to know how much... I have such a protein related like food diet that it's always like this. I have 3 eggs with 3 pieces of Spam with rice, with a bowl of rice, a decent bowl. That's how much of a big boy that I am, and that's what satiates me for half the day, until the next day at least. Also, Spam, absolutely. Spam is good, and the Spam that I get, it's like maple drizzled Spam. They like dunk it in maple sauce. So you can imagine that me being the big boy that I am, I'm just like, okay, this is it. This is where it's hitting all, I'm feeling all kinds of flavors in my mouth. I'm getting maple, I'm getting the butter, I'm getting the pepper, I'm getting the egg. Damn, I'm getting the fluffy rice. That is a bowl. That is a delicacy. At that point, it's not even a struggle meal. It's a yummy, yummy, yummy meal. You have to get it. And you just at least try it once, okay? Because I know that spam is everyone's thing, and some people are a little like, I'm not too sure if I want to eat spam or not. Try it once for me, please. It is good. It is good. It is super tasty, baby. Super good. Super good. I have another image to show you. Hold on. Where is it at? You think we're done? You think we're done talking? No, we're not done talking.
Empanadas.
Can you have some?
Nada.
Why? Because they're
Mine.
These were good. These were homemade. See, that's the best part. Is like on this whole trip in Virginia, you know what the thing I like the most? The homemade stuff. That's saying something. This was good. This is good. And these were relatively simple to make too. And they made the whole house smell like a restaurant. Oh, hey. And I didn't know. It's been a while since I made empanadas. They're actually quite easy to make. I didn't know that about myself. I didn't know that we can make these so quickly. Like, these are fast to make and they're good. And the great thing about empanadas is that you can put anything in them. Like, you can customize it in your own way. It could be chicken, you could probably put carnitas, pork in there or something. I don't know, beef, you name it, cheese, maybe sour cream or something. It's a customizable delicacy. It's a treat for the mouth. Oh my goodness, these were tasty. Now, out of curiosity, bubbies, who here has yet to try? Who hasn't tried empanadas yet? Do yourself a favor, okay, bubbies? If you have yet to try this treat, you owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself to go out and try some. You're gonna find this at at a Mexican restaurant. You're gonna find this, right? You're gonna find this at your like Mexican food places. This is where it's at, okay? You're gonna find them. I want you to get them, and you can thank me later. Because I let you know right now, this is where you want to be. This shit is good. And you just can't have one, okay? You're gonna need multiple of these. You're not gonna have one. You're gonna need at least around 8 of them, okay? You're gonna need at least around 8 to satiate the hunger beast. To satiate the beast that is hunger. Also, Nita, thank you so much for the 17 months. Welcome back, 17 months. That's almost a year, baby. Hey. Thank you so much for that. By the way, we're not done yet. If you think we're done, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, fuck.
Damn.
IHOP. No, this is not IHOP. This is. You think IHOP could do this? Are you seeing this? Do you think IHOP can make this? Nope. This is not IHOP. This was once again another local like joint. This was another like unheard of place. You know, everyone knows IHOP, everyone knows Denny's. It was neither of these. I don't even fucking remember the place that this was. That's how mom, pop, and independent it was. I don't remember shit. All I know is that these pancakes were good. Now you guys know me. I am in my heart of hearts, I am a waffle guy. Okay, I'm a waffle guy. I love me a good waffle, okay? Nothing beats a waffle in my opinion, except these goddamn pancakes, that is. So you see that big wad of like yellow, it looks like butter, right? That big wad, that is not butter, that is in fact ice cream. What the hell? I didn't know. I did not know that pancakes and ice cream go good together. Welcome fucking no one told me this. No one told me that ice cream and pancakes go hand in hand. This was something completely alien to me, because when they served me these 3 fluffy pancakes, I'm like, okay, drizzle it on with some like syrup, and yeah, you got your strawberries and your blueberries. That makes sense, right? You got your butter and your syrup. Okay, everything's looking you're putting ice cream on it. are you putting ice cream on my fucking pancakes? What are you doing? At first I was like, no. I can't do this. What, you're ruining my pancakes. Then I tried it, and then I gamered up, and then I put it in my mouth, and I said, "Oh, this was good. This was absolutely delicious." And not to mention, now there was bacon on this plate at some point, but the bacon is gone in this picture because if you put bacon in front of me, you're gonna see a magic trick. You're gonna see that shit disappear in moments, okay? You put bacon in front of me, it's disappearing. Like, you'll never see a picture of bacon from me because it's gonna be gone. I love me some bacon. And I'm not talking about that pussy shit. I'm not talking about turkey bacon. Get that shit out of here. Remove. Turkey bacon, I'm sorry. You used to be good. Not anymore. The fuck out. Boom. Get turkey bacon out of here. Get out of here, turkey bacon. We don't need you anymore. I'm talking bacon. I'm talking pork bacon. Hey. I'm sorry if you like turkey bacon. But the more I eat bacon, I'm just like, this is it. Someone the other day told me something that I cannot get it out of my head. They said, "Oh, you like bacon." Well, of course you do. You're a man. What the fuck? What does that mean? I heard that, and someone told me that. Like, "Oh, of course you like bacon. You're a man." I'm like, what the fuck? I'm sure there are plenty of other women and emperors out there that like bacon just as much as I do. Thank you very much. Just because I'm a big boy. Yeah, what can I say? I like bacon. What can I say? I'm a man. I'm a guy. Just guys being guys, eating bacon. Just guys being guys, eat bacon, Sitting on a hot summer day with your boys, cracking open a beer. How about pass the bacon? Just guys being dudes, hanging out with our willies out, we're looking at each other, we're sitting in a hot tub eating bacon. I never understood that. The gendered bacon. Pass the gender fluid, please. Yummy. Like, okay, like I like bacon just as much as everyone else. Maybe it is just a guy thing. Maybe it really just is a guy thing. I don't know. But I know a lot of people who like bacon. I like bacon. It's good. But okay, there's an exception. There's a fucking exception. Now you stay away from this. Now, Bubbies, listen to me. Please. Whatever you do, you listen to me good. Because you don't want to fucking make the mistake that I made. I went to the store. And they had... Now, don't let it trick you. Now, don't let it fucking trick you now. It was cinnamon toast bacon. It's out there still. This fucking monster of species. I don't know what the fuck it is. This brand. I don't know. Stay away from it. You stay the fuck away from it right now. Because I thought it was gonna be good. I thought to myself, oh, that sounds good. No, it ain't. No, it the fuck ain't. Now, I love cereals. I eat cereals for Uriels. Okay? I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's gotta be one of my favorite cereals on the planet. I collect cereal. Okay? Axel cereals. I eat those cereals. I love cereals. I'm talking Pops. I'm talking Waffle Crisps. I'm talking Smacks. I'm talking Fruity Peps. Choco Peps. Oh man. I'm a big cereal guy. Cinnamon Toast Crunch bacon? You're telling me that you're combining two of my favorite things together? You're telling me that those two things can be combined? Oh, gimme. Don't do it. I tried it. It was, how do I explain? It was so fucking disgusting. It was so gross. It tasted like a rat. It was like mouse. I don't know what it was. I was like, what the fuck? whiskers and all, man. It was so gross. I never knew that you could fuck up bacon until that point. Miguel Raton. Now look, bacon is such an easy thing to make because you don't really have to add anything. It's already flavorful enough. So for them to put cinnamon on it, it sounds good. I know at Dunkin' Donuts they have something like that. It's like a caramelized bacon and it's fucking delicious. This cinnamon toast shit ain't where it's at. I'm just letting you off on a warning right now. I'm gonna let you guys, I'm warning you, do not get it. It doesn't sound good. It was terrible. It was bad. It was bad. It was gross. Ew, ew, ew. Disgusting. But cereals, I will defend cereal, okay? Because it's a part of your balanced breakfast. I feel like oatmeal might be where it's at though. Does that make me a 95-year-old man if I like oatmeal? Don't answer that question honestly, please, because I don't want to be I can't fight the old man Yowie allegations any more than I have. I love oatmeal. Are you a fan of grits? I love grits. Grits need to be sweet though. I can't, like, grits by themselves is gross. I need like butter and sugar on it. Nope, not at all. Oatmeal is peak. I ate oatmeal recently. Dude, have you tried Dino oatmeal yet? Jurard probably has, right? Jurard probably knows what that is. Dino oatmeal. Do we know what that is? Please tell me that you bubbies know what that is. I fucking love Dino oatmeal. I don't care if it makes me look like a 3-year-old. I will eat Dino oatmeal. What is that? Okay, so Dino oatmeal is just oatmeal by itself, but there are these little like candy things in them, and they're like eggs. They look like eggs, but they're actually just candy. And when the temperature is hot enough, when you pour hot water on them, they crack open and they reveal a little dinosaur that is candy. And it is good. And it is good. It's like sweet oatmeal. It makes your oatmeal nice and sweet, and it's super tasty. And not everyone has it. I know it's really rare to get these days, but when you see it, grab that shit. It is so good. Jurard probably tell you all about it. He's a dinosaur, so he absolutely understands that Dino oatmeal and Dino nuggets. Yes, the shape of the nugget has a lot to do with the flavor as well. I know that sounds stupid, but it's actually true. Because you can have a regular nugget, and then you have a Dino nugget, and then you're having a party. It's a lot better when it's shaped like a fucking velociraptor. It's tasty. Dicey, thank you so much for this super. Oatmeal, your favorite cereal. Frosties for me, plus milk powder, mix them up. Damn, see, you know how to do it, Dicey. You know how to do it. That sounds delicious. You gotta try that. You gotta try that. Don't get me started on the powdered sugar situation. When you put like powdered sugar into the mix, shit. We've been talking about food for a hot minute. You know that a Gibby stream, you know it's a Gibby stream when we won't shut the fuck up about food for a hot minute. I apologize. Let's change up this subject very quickly, because I need to talk to you about something. Something important. Something important. Something important. The month of June is coming up. The month of June. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? We are going to be heading into the month. I call it birthday hell month. Because do you know how many fucking birthdays are in the month of June here in HoloStars? Maybe too many. So fucking many. I don't know what it is about the month of June that everyone's like, I gotta have a birthday. I gotta have a birthday in June. I was born in June, so I really don't have a say-so in the matter, okay? I just happen to be born here. I didn't ask for it. It just happens to be. It's birthday hell month because everyone has a birthday. It's also Pride month. So raise your gay flags. So raise your gay flags, everybody. Get ready for Pride month. Yes, we're back. We never left. We're all gay or lesbian. Either or. Choose your character.
Choose your gay ass character.
Yeah, but Pride Month is coming up. I'm excited for Pride Month. Also, a lot of good things are coming out in June. A lot of great things coming out in June. I think what we're gonna be doing, now don't take my word for it, we might do a Summer Games Fest thing or something. We might do a watch along about that with the boys. It might be a lot of fun. It might be interesting to see. Because I know Summer Game Fest, when they come out, it's always like brand new announcements. It's like, it's what took over E3. If anyone remembers what the fuck E3 was. The Expo. Electronic Expo. E3. That's gone the way to Buffalo now. E3 doesn't exist. So, it's ran by
Geoff Keighley.
What's E3/J? It's so funny how E3, which was gaming's biggest like expo ever, just is gone now, you know? And I think the convenience of having these expos at home is probably in part why these expos are now dead, if that makes sense. But I think we all agree that not everyone has the convenience of going to E3, which is why it's gone. But directs are just where it's at, in my opinion. Yeah, the pandemic, it never recovered. It just never recovered after the pandemic, which was crazy to think about. That's probably one of the biggest like nails in the coffin for E3, really. But I like to have like a little ritual with my friends when it comes to like watching these gaming directs, because around June specifically, around the summertime, that's where you hear all the news. Like, I'm not too sure why that ever became a thing, but I enjoy it. Because summer is so summer. You guys already know how much I love summer. I love video games. These things go hand in hand with one another. I fucking adore it. But we're going to be maybe watching the Summer Games Fest. And I can't wait for it. Because there's a couple of announcements. There's a couple games coming out that I'm quite excited for that I do want to talk about just a little bit. GTA 6. Am I the only person who just not... I don't really... I stopped caring about GTA after 4. Like, GTA 5 was, like, decent. I didn't even finish GTA 5. I saw GTA 6. And I'm looking at the, like, gameplay. I'm looking at what they're showing and everything like that. It looks interesting. It just doesn't look like my cup of tea. I'm a big fan of the Red Dead series. Like, Red Dead Redemption is so superior to me in terms of like storytelling, in terms of like visuals and setting. I fucking love Red Dead Redemption. Like, Red Dead Redemption 2 fucking rocked. Undead Nightmare, which is a goddamn, like, I know it's not canon, but Undead Nightmare is fucking sick. Like, Red Dead Redemption as a series generally, it's just so goddamn good. It is fantastic. Like, so good. But when I'm looking at GTA 6, I know they delayed it. It's coming out next year. I'm not interested in playing it. It looks like a fucking massive game. Like, I don't know what system this game needs to be ran on, but could you imagine downloading that on PC? It is destroying you. It is destroying your PC. You need to play that game on console. I guarantee it. That game is fucking massive. Like, holy smokes. Even Red Dead Redemption 2 was like, I think you needed to play it on separate discs. Or was that Final Fantasy Remake? Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Final Fantasy 7 Remake needed 2 discs in order to play it because of how massive it was. Which is really wow. Like, a game so big that you need 2 discs to play the damn thing? See, at that point, I'm like, I'm not even too sure if I want it. Holy shit. Red Dead Redemption 2 at both data disc and play disc. Big ass game. Just like the good old days. Yeah, it's so funny how certain games need that. Like, back in the day, it was so common. But now, it's like, what the fuck? Holy shit. That is insane. I think there were some games with 4 discs. Yeah, a lot of them were old school. A lot of games from back in the day definitely have that. It was so common. It was so common. Because I think games now are so, like, they've evolved so much that, and they're also very well, like, created that you wouldn't need 2 discs, but it's rare. It's really rare to see that. Oh my God. Speaking of which, speaking of video games, 2 weeks from now, the Switch 2 is coming out. Oh Lord, the Switch 2. I am so glad that I pre-ordered that damn thing. And I'm not too sure if I told you guys the story, but I will happily tell it again just in case, since it's been a while since we streamed. Now, the Switch 2, the pre-orders were delayed and a lot of people were upset, but within the same month, the pre-orders went back up for whatever X, Y, and Z reason. I won't get into it. The reason was crazy anyway. I was like, holy shit, I need a Switch 2 because I love me some Nintendo. You guys know me. I'm the Nintendo guy. You guys already know that I'm the Nintendo guy. I love me playing some Nintendo games. This is what I do. Grew up with it. I was worried. I'm like, I don't think I can get this because it is pricey, man. I'm talking pricey. How much is the Switch 2? It's like 500 something. Damn, man. That's a chunky amount, right? Shit. And I needed that deluxe bundle. It comes with the controller, it comes with the game system itself, and it comes with Mario Kart World. I needed to get it. But truth be told, since I'm a lame ass fucking adult, utilities come first. Wi-Fi, internet, this internet shit comes first. Electric, gas. Oh man. Bills to pay, medical bills, boring shit like that. I had to pay that off first. So I found myself in quite the predicament, right? I found myself in quite the goddamn spot. God damn it. I said, fuck. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pre-order this damn system, let alone get the damn thing until like maybe months later. What am I gonna do? I was so worried. I was like, God damn it, man. Everyone's gonna be playing Mario Kart World and I'm gonna be the only bum without one. Motherfuck, this sucks. So then I had an idea. I said, you know what? I got some systems that I don't play no more. I got some systems that I simply do not need or don't want to, invest in anymore. What if I went to GameStop and I sold these things? So I had an Xbox, which I did not play anymore, an Xbox One. I didn't really care too much for that system. Not entirely sure why I had it in the first place. So I was like, okay, let me go on GameStop's website to see how much trade-in credit I can get. I type in, we'll give you around like $100. So I'm like, hey, you know what? $100, that's not bad. I'll take that. And then I had my Nintendo 3DS. Now, I wasn't attached to my 3DS as much as other people were. So I said, you know what? I have a 3DS XL. I don't play it. It is collecting dust. I'm gonna sell this bad boy. Let me see how much trading credit. Oh, that's around like $90. Hey, okay. So we're scratching here. I got like maybe around $200 off of the Switch 2. But how the fuck am I gonna make more than this? Because the Switch bundle that I'm looking for is 640 something. It's like nearly $600. Fuck. I have collected over, and I give you some context. Younger Gibby loved collecting amiibos. I loved amiibos. I loved them. I still love them. There are a couple of amiibos I still have. I collected so much of these amiibos that I never opened them. I was a collector. I never opened these amiibo at all. They were always in the box. But I didn't know what to do with them. I had over like maybe 200 plus boxed amiibo in my garage collecting dust. I didn't know what to do with them. I didn't want them anymore. And they were, after a while, they became a burden. Like after a while, having these amiibo became an issue. Yeah, over 200. I had so fucking many. I still have a lot. I have like around maybe 40. It's a slim number compared to what 200, but what has happened to me, I found out on GameStop, you can trade in your amiibo for credit. I didn't know that. Every amiibo was around $10 to maybe $11 each. And if you're like a member, if you're like one of those GameStop Plus members, they're worth even more than that. So I had a big fucking brain idea. I said, what if I became a member? And what if I sold most of my amiibo, right? The reason why I still have like 40 amiibo left is because a lot of them were Japanese imports. That's how crazy of a collector that I was. I would buy Japanese imported amiibo because I loved them so much. But the other amiibo, they were from the US, which I could sell them completely. So I went, I called up GameStop. I said, hey, how's it going? My name's Goldbullet, CQC expert, weapon specialist, and head sniper from HOLOSTARS English ARMIS, and I'm looking for a Switch 2. Is there a way that I can sell these amiibo for trading credit to pre-order the Switch 2? Can I use trading credits to pre-order? They're like, yes, of course you can. And yes, you can, in fact, sell your amiibo for trading credit. So I had 3 big-ass blue bags filled to the brim with amiibo. I traveled to GameStop, I dumped all of them out, and the gentleman over the counter was like, oh my god, you weren't kidding, because I called him beforehand and I told him that I was coming. I said, I'm coming. I got a bunch of the amiibo and I'm coming. And he was like, holy shit, I remember he was like, I gotta call my manager, this is cool. And I remember I overheard the conversation. And the manager was like, are you kidding me? Can I come see? Can I come see all these amiibo? Because I had a lot. I had a shit ton. And I made over the amount. So with the $200 that I had made selling my 3DS and my Xbox One, I had made, and I'm not fucking around here, I made $400 worth of money. So in total, I made over the amount of what the Switch 2 was actually worth. I had $740 something worth of trading credit. Like my total was around 700 something. I made over the fucking amount. So it was because of the amiibo that I no longer wanted that were collecting dust in my garage. I thanking younger Gibby for that. I'm like, thank God younger Gibby collected and took care of his collection of amiibo, because like I said, they became a curse after a while because I don't know what to do with them. I had so many of them, and even now I'm looking at my walls. I have quite a few up in my room and I like them. I love them. But I think that phase, I'm done with that phase. Like, I don't really want any more amiibo. And the amiibo that I have, I can literally grab them. They're on my desk. They're the ones that I like the most. I like the amiibo that are on my desk. But in this scenario, I'm like, well, this is like, you know, getting a bird with 2 birds with 1 stone here, right? Because like, not only am I getting all these amiibo that are collecting dust off my back, but I'm also making the amount for the Switch 2. So it was a win-win. It was a win-win. I got to get rid of all these amiibo I didn't need, and I also made more than enough for my Switch 2. So I happily pre-ordered it. And if you go visit this channel and you go on the waiting rooms, if you go see their videos, I made a Mario Kart World waiting room because I anticipate the midnight release. I'm going to fall asleep on purpose throughout the entire day until midnight. So when I come back home, I'm gonna be playing Mario Kart World and streaming it over here, and it's gonna be fucking fun. I can't wait. I'm gonna go grab that shit. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Midnight, baby. It's gonna be a great release. I'm ready for it, son. I'm ready. I'm so excited. I am so fucking excited for the Switch 2. Just like, not even Mario Kart World, but a month after that, we're getting Donkey Kong Bonanza. We're getting Donkey Kong Bonanza, man. You talk about a new K game around the corner too? You know I gotta get it. You know I gotta play it. I'm so excited. The Switch 2 is probably my most anticipated console release ever since the original Switch. King Silver, thank you so much for the 17 months. Can I get some head patch for the future Switch 2 release? I will indeed be working the midnight release of the game store. Loki's scared. Well, cheers to you, buddy. I hope you have a good experience, because I remember that on the day that the GameStop opened up pre-orders, that you couldn't do it online. A lot of places like Best Buy, Target, and Walmart, you could like get in line and pre-order that, and you will get your Switch 2, and as long as you paid it, of course. But GameStop didn't go that route. GameStop was like, if you want the Switch 2, if you want to pre-order it, bitch, then you need to pony up and you need to travel and you need to come to GameStop physically. They didn't do digital pre-orders. I'm not even entirely sure if they've done that yet, but physically I had to go there. So I was driving there on my electric scooter. I love my electric scooter, by the way. She's a beauty. So I went on her and I was like, okay, let's go to GameStop. And with me, I wasn't expecting, because where I live in the Badlands, there's not that many people. There's a lot of old people where I live. And when I went to the front of the GameStop, there's around like maybe 7 other people, and I got in line, and of course we all walked in and we pre-ordered the Switch 2. It was pretty sweet, and I'm very much anticipating playing it relatively soon, because I cannot believe in about 2 weeks we're gonna have a brand new system. And I was thinking about it. I was thinking about, like, yeah, the last time I was really excited for a brand new like console was the very first Switch. And funnily enough, it's so funny how history repeats itself, because the same exact issue happened to everyone who wanted to pre-order a Switch 2. Everyone was running into like, oh fuck, I can't get it. People were running into the fact that there were not many units being sold in different states. Some people just couldn't get their hands on it online. It was a nightmare. But I feel like now a lot of people have been able to get and pre-order the Switch 2. I think Nintendo has done a good job at doing that now. I feel like everyone who has wanted one or is getting one has an opportunity to get it. So yeah, Switch 1 felt like a revolution. It did. I feel like anytime Nintendo puts out a system, it just feels like I need to buy it. There hasn't been a Nintendo system I haven't invested in, other than the like smaller alternate versions of consoles. Like, I didn't need a Nintendo 2DS because it was just a 3DS, but different. I didn't need Nintendo Switch Lite because it was just a Switch that couldn't dock. It was strictly handheld. Although I would like a Switch Lite. I think Switch Lites are awesome. I'd imagine they might make a Switch 2 Lite at some point, which is really cool. I love the way Switch Lites look. They're amazing. They're small and they're good for your little small bubby hand. But when you're a big gibby like me, your yaoi hands are massive. It probably would be troublesome. But I am very excited for the Switch 2 coming out. I am very much looking forward to streaming it for you guys, because Mario Kart World is my most anticipated Mario Kart game coming out very soon, because it's been so fucking long. It's been so long since we had a Mario Kart. Like, what in the world? Yeah, we have now entered the Gibby brain rot of this VOD. For you VOD gang out there, for you timestampers out there, this is in fact the brain rot session where I talk about nothing but Nintendo again for about 8 hours fucking straight. Jesus Christ. I feel like we always end up here. We always end up talking about food, or we always end up talking about Mario or some shit. That's just the way it is. But Mario Kart 8, it was like, that's like a game from the Wii U era. That came out in what, 2014? Let me look it up. Look it up. Look it up. Mario Kart 8 release date, Wii U. May 29th, 2014. 2014, Mario Kart 8, the original Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U was released in 2014. Now, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was released when? This is Mario Kart 8 essentially Deluxe, is the same game, just with added DLC. It was released in 2017. So it's the same game with added things. I don't count Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as a brand new game, because it's still Mario Kart 8 with DLC. It just added sprinkles on top. So essentially, yeah, it's been like a fucking decade. It's been 11 years since we've had a brand new Mario Kart game like this. So that's why I'm excited, because this is you're telling me that we had to wait this long to get a new one? That's why I can't wait to see how it feels. You know, back in my day, Mario Kart games were coming out left or right. They were coming out every 2 years or so. They were coming out every 2 to 3 years. So the fact that this has been a nearly 10-year wait for a game like this, you bet your sweet fucking ass I gotta try this out. You know I'm gonna be there. I gotta be there day one. So I hope you bubbies are looking forward to me just playing that game into the fucking sunrises, because that's what we're gonna be doing. I want that. I gotta play that free roam mode. I'm so excited for that shit. I'm so ready for that. Yo, Yami, thank you so much for the 16. That's a big old number. Thank you so much for the 16 months. Just want to share that I went to a con wearing your merch to represent Bubby, and I got a noise complaint about Big Bubby Mike from Starman. What? Oh, that is crazy. Was Big Bubby screaming? Was he yelling? You gotta tell that Big Bubby to shut up. You gotta cover his mouth, otherwise that boy will keep on yapping and he won't be quiet. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, I have good news. I have very excellent news. Get this. Tomorrow, now I'm not too sure if we're gonna push back the Mario Sunshine stream or not tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I will let you know there may not be a stream tomorrow. Cause get this, I got a date. I got a date with a landlord for a new place. Oh my god. Oh my god. Possibly, potentially, maybe. So, fucking yes, by the way. Recently I've been looking for brand new places to move. This is my moving arc. And the reason why I'm able to go to nest now to look for different places to call home is because of you guys, okay? I want to give you a big thank you very quickly, bubbies, because I owe it to you guys. I want to say thank you so much for not only supporting me, but for watching your boy, for sharing my stuff, getting me out there, for giving me subs, for giving me memberships and all that, because it goes a long way. It's because of you guys, and I'm able to do cool stuff like this. So tomorrow, now I wasn't expecting this. I applied to the place and immediately the person was like, hey, I hit you up. Let's do something. I want to show you this place because I want it off my hands. I want you to live here. And I wasn't expecting it. I was not expecting it to be like this, you know? Because I would say the house marketing is very hard, as you can imagine. But thank you so much. Oh my goodness, for the big 20. Thank you for the snipes. I wasn't expecting it. Like, because housing is hard to find. You know, getting a place for rent. Getting a house is different, but finding a place for rent is difficult. But this person hit me up and they said, oh my goodness, would you want to meet around this time frame? Of course I would. And I said, absolutely, call it a date. Let's go there. I'm down to see it. So tomorrow, I might push the Mario Sunshine stream back to Thursday instead. Tomorrow we're probably gonna take it off, and I feel like a piece of shit for taking it off just because we just got back from break and I'm already taking another day off. But this is very important because I need to see this place for myself. I really would like to see it. The landlord seems very sweet. This looks like a good apartment that I can call home, and depending on how things go with this conversation, I might be getting a brand new place to call home, baby. And I'm excited. Don't worry about it. It's okay, mama. Well, thank you guys. I think I might be able to squeeze in like an overnight stream tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Maybe a gorilla, because I've been wanting to play Outlast recently. I think we might do that, but I'm so fucking excited, and I can't stress it enough, bubbies. The reason why I'm able to move out of like my current apartment is because of you guys. You guys are so fucking supportive. You guys have been nothing but patient, nothing but fucking sweet, and nothing but goddamn awesome to me. And it's because of this that I'm allowed to go to different places in the world. So thank you. I love you. Come here. You know what? No, you're getting kissed. You're getting a fucking kiss. You're getting rapid fire kisses. Rapid fire kiss. Well, there you go. So yeah, that's it. I don't know why I didn't bring that up, but that was the big news I wanted to talk about. But yeah, I might be moving soon. We'll see how it goes. We shall see. Because I have been applying, and a lot of people have been getting back to me. We are now entering the old man conversation part of the VOD. Lately, my credit has skyrocketed. Gibby has good credit now. Gibby has good credit. Isn't that fucking cool? Oh my god. And it's because good credit means I can get cool houses now. Because a lot of landlords, when they see someone with bad credit, they go, this person doesn't pay shit. But since I'm a good boy and I pay my credit cards on time, I do my payments and everything like that, my credit has been very, very good. And it's because of you guys supporting me and the fact that I have good credit because I pay my stuff off and I pay my taxes. I'm looking for a new nest. And I think a lot of the boys in HOLOSTARS, they've had moving arcs of their own. This is where my moving arc may begin. We'll see how it goes. Because I'm still looking. Because I think it's super important to see a place in person, right? Because if you look online, right, and you see a place for rent like on Zillow or something, you look at the pictures, it's like, damn, that place looks gorgeous. That place looks so cool. Oh my goodness. And then you go there in person, it's like, what the fuck? This is not this is not what it's supposed to look like. So I'm gonna be getting a little tour tomorrow. I'll make sure to take some pictures of some night, because there's a beach nearby and everything like that. I might take some really nice pictures of some nature. I might go on a nice little nature walk. It'll be really lovely. We'll see how it goes. But I am super excited. Yeah, expectation versus reality. That's exactly it. Because the pictures online make it look like it's like the best place on the fucking planet. They make it look like it's fucking like the bee's knees. But being there in person is so much more different. So I'm doing a tour tomorrow. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I apologize, but we will be playing Mario Sunshine and Donkey Kong Country 3. We're gonna just push those days back to different days. We might just remove Deadlock from this this week, because I want to play Mario Sunshine and I definitely want to play Donkey Kong Country 3. And thank you so much, Juicy Dumper Man. Holy smokes for this super. You've been such a big inspiration for me to be the change I want to be in myself. Oh my god, you big sweetie. I see a lot of myself in you and it gives me confidence. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for this super. And thank you, Hazardous. Thank you so much for the 17. Glad you're back. It's good to be back. Good to be in my seat. I've been getting you being away for a bit. When I was away in Japan last year, I came back and I cried like a fucking baby. If you remember that, I cried like a baby because I love you guys. I don't like being away from you guys, but the more that I take time to myself, I get well adjusted to that kind of lifestyle. Also, thank you so much, Choco Milk Tea, for the 11 months. Glad to hear the good news. Welcome back. Thank you so much for allowing me to be back. Yeah, but if you bubbies out there are having a tough time looking for a place to call your own, I'm right here. There used to be a time where I didn't have good credit. There used to be a time where, it was rough to find places. But if I can do it, come on. If Gibby can do it, you can do it too. If you're looking to get to place, it's possible. You just gotta be patient. Because this isn't easy how it's done. Because I know some of you bubbies are adults. Some of you guys live with your parents. I live with my parents. I'll tell you, I lived most of my life with my parents. It wasn't until like 4 years ago where I moved out for the first time. Like I said, I'm turning 29 this year, right? I am turning 29 years old. So 4 years ago, I got out of my parents' place. So if you live with your mom and daddy, don't think of this like, and you're like old or something, you're like in your 30s or you're in your late 20s. Please don't take offense to any asshole out there who's like, you still live with your parents. Like, dude, of course I do. Do you know where we live? Do you know who I am? Like, I lived with my parents for so fucking long. It took a while for me to get out of my place, and I will let you know right now, I did not, like, as much as I love my parents and everything like that, as much as I love them, getting out of the house was a good thing for me. It's not easy getting out. So if you live with your mom and dad, give yourself patience, okay? If you just live alone and you live in a crammed up apartment that you're not fond of and you're looking to get out of there, give yourself patience. That's what you need, okay? Just give yourself time and patience. I guarantee, because what you're asking for isn't impossible. Like, if you're trying to move from one place to another, this isn't something that's unachievable. You're not asking for the fucking world, you know? Like, if you're looking for a different place, this is something that can happen and will happen. You just have to find the time for it. And I love you. Yeah, that's right. I said it. That's right. I said it. I love you. The middle class is getting poorer each year. Yeah, it's hard. It's a hard world out there right now. Not an easy world. It's okay to move out and then move back to your parents. And sometimes life throws things your way. It's nice to have, like, you know, friends and family to depend on. Once you have friends and family like that, they can depend on, shit, you can do anything. I'm gonna cry. Please don't. No, don't cry. Don't cry. Don't do that. If you're gonna cry, at least make it be happy tears. Yo, Las, thank you so much. Tarturgas, thank you so much for the 16 months. I'm moving out of my parents next week. Hey, I'm 27. I had to move back in with them after college. Started to see what's in store for me. It took time. There it is right there. Thank you so much for the 16 months. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Azul, for the 13. I'm also moving out of my moving arc. I hope everything goes well tomorrow for you, Gibby. Thank you so much. I'm very much looking forward to it because I feel like a big Gibby boy. This is my second apartment that I'm going to be looking at. And this time it's going to be like by myself. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to be driving there. I'm going to be getting there. It's going to be exciting. I can't wait to leave a good impression. I'm going to be wearing my overalls. I bought, oh my God. That's another thing I forgot to tell you. I bought myself overalls. I did not know that I could wear them like that. I look good in overalls, dude. Like, I will let you know right now, my overalls, whew, I look good in them. I got Dickies. Thank you so much, by the way, Jiggly for the month. Finally, I have a tier 3, and I want to say thank you for the past few months. I recently designed my new Ita bag full of you, and I'm proud. Hey, when someone praises it, you're a big inspiration to me. I love you, Mama. I love you very much too. It's so sick that you got an Ita bag of me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but I'm gonna wear my overalls tomorrow to this apartment. And I think I look like a fucking sailor because I have like a nice like undershirt that's nice and blue and everything. I got my nice little shoes with it. I want to make sure that I leave this guy a good impression that I'm in this place and whatnot. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be exciting. So thank you, Bubbies, for giving me the good lucks and everything like that. That's so fucking cool. My partner and I are reaching our first anniversary and finally being in a place of our own. And hopefully stay in many more years. Fuck yeah, baby. Fuck yeah, son. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you. Because truth be told, the apartment that I'm in right now, it's not a bad apartment. It's just the fact that I like, you know, we have tenants who are, you know, in and out. I can be loud sometimes. There is a curfew. You know, I have to be quiet past a certain hour, which is why, you know, when the boys like stream late and they play their collabs, I don't often join just because of X, Y, or Z reason. I can't really be loud. I'm looking for an apartment where I can stream like a fucking idiot and not have anyone throw a noise complaint my way. Because I have to be mindful of other people, because I'm not the only person who lives in this tavern. There are people who live above the tavern and below the tavern. I just gotta be quiet past a certain hour. It's not too hard to manage, but I would prefer not having that kind of restriction anymore. My life has changed because of you, Gibby. I can move on to new places and find new friends. Oh, it's so sick. Let's go. It's sweet. The little bunker sounds perfect for that. I'm still looking though. Like this place that I'm looking for, I'm getting a tour. I'm going to be talking to the landlord and everything like that. But this isn't where my arc ends necessarily. I feel like it's only just beginning because there are several places that I want to look for a tour. I want to go look around and see like what I can call my new home. Because I would like to imagine that my new place is somewhere where I could not only settle down, but I want to see myself living for the foreseeable couple of years. You know, I had a good 3 years in this tavern. I think it's nice to kind of move on to the next tavern. Also, Egg Guild, thank you so much for the 11 months. I assume I'm getting hit with a moving arc. Oh my God, look, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad I'm not the only one because now, see, this is why we get along so well. We can relate to one another. Good to see you back, man. We missed you. I'm so glad that I'm not, you know, the only person who's out here looking for him. Because sometimes it feels like these hardships and as difficult as these things may be, it feels like sometimes you're alone, but when I'm with you guys, I feel like I belong. We're flocking together. New place means potentially a bingus. Ooh. Yeah, a lot of the places that I'm looking for are animal friendly. So that is a possibility. That is a possibility. I would like that. I would like it, Adam. It's been a hot minute since I had myself a little cat. I could never imagine taking care of a dog though. I am not a dog person. I may act like a golden retriever, but I'm in fact not a dog person. I love me a cat. I love little cats. Cats are funny. They're sassy and they keep to themselves. So I feel like if I were to get a new apartment, I definitely would be getting a cat. 110%. Cat. 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 Japan. Man, oh man. It's been a dream to move to Japan. But truth be told, the 3 months that I spent in Japan, like doing all the recording and going to the studio and hanging out with the boys all day, drinking, having fun, there was an element missing, you know? Like, it was the familiarity of it all that I missed the most. Because, you know, when you live in a certain place for so long, you get adjusted to that lifestyle. Japan is a culture shock. Like, Japan is a massive culture shock, and it's really easy to fall in love with a place like that very quickly. And Japan offers so many great conveniences and everything, but it wasn't home, you know? Like, it's not what I would call, like, it's my home away from home. I would call it that happily. But to plant my flag in Japan, to learn a completely different language, and to be away from friends and family would be something that would have to be sacrificed. And I feel like I love my friends and I love my family, and I really don't want to be too far away from them. And just on the merit too that I have to learn a completely different language, that is very, very, very difficult. It's a big leap. Yeah, it's a massive leap. Yeah, I would be homesick. I would be homesick. And currently where I am in the Badlands, I love it. Because I can't say obviously where I am in the Badlands, but I have been looking for a safe place to call home. And a lot of the places that I have been to, like Chicago and New York and Virginia and California and all this stuff, I've been to Massachusetts, it always felt relatively unsafe. And that's because I'm a tourist. Maybe they are, but where I'm currently am living, it's nice to be like in the top 3 safest states in the world, which is a good thing because I get to go out of my door every day and walk and not be hassled or have someone, you know, grab me or kill me or anything like that. It feels nice to have that, you know, that safety net. And I think I'm so adjusted to the safe lifestyle that I live in the neighborhood that I am in because of how nice it is. And like I said, take it from me, I've lived in Chicago for about, I don't know how fucking long, most of my life. So I was always on edge. I was always like, oh God, you would hear gunshots at night. Gunshots at night were terrifying. You would see that people's cars would be broken into. There were dirty, I will never forget it. There were syringes on the ground at one point, cracked roads. Like, I lived in South Chicago, which was terrible. Like, if you're not living in South Chicago, you're surviving. At that point, your main objective is to survive. That's how it was. So now that I'm in a very much safer, indifferent place, I love this lifestyle, and I don't think I can go back to the survival lifestyle that I was adjusted to. Now I'm pampered. Now I'm like, you know what? I like being able to see a sunny day, walk out on my own without getting mugged, because that has happened a few times. I don't have to be like, you know, I don't have to go up against that. Badlands, more like worst lands. That's how it was. I will call it the worst lands. Let's keep it at that. The worst lands. That's how it was. That's how it was. So to any of you who are struggling in neighborhoods like that, who are looking to move, who are looking to get out, who are looking for better places, it's a possibility. It will happen, because it happened to me. I struggled when I was younger. My family, it was very difficult. But I said, no, I must live. And then I walked out. And I walked out that motherfucker. Mama, have you heard of Haka's mugging stories? It does not surprise me. It does not surprise me, because I think Haka and I, like, we have similar experiences because of the where we live, you know. I think that's the scary part, is that there have been times where, like, in Chicago, I got mugged. Someone pulled a knife out on me. It was not as threatening as it seems. I'm not gonna get into it, but there was a few times where that happened, and I'm like, oh well, fuck, there goes my wallet. But it never. What happens in this day and age, when you mug someone, it rarely happens anymore, because they'll mug you for what's in your wallet, and then you just decline all your fucking cards, and then that person gets nothing. Like, it's such a dumb prospect, which is why it rarely happens anymore. But it still happens from time to time. But hey, that's the way shit is. And that's what happened to me when I lived in South Chicago. That's why I don't look back at Chicago. That's why I'm like, I don't want to go back. The only thing that's good about Chicago, Illinois, is the Museum of Science and Industry. That is one of the best fucking museums on the goddamn planet. It is fucking amazing. I love that museum. Like, if you are ever going there and you're going to go visit, go to the Museum of Science and Industry. It's massive, it's fun, there's so many cool things to see. It is just, like, generally the most interesting thing you will ever go to. The Shed Aquarium? The Shed Aquarium. Yeah. Like, Chicago, funnily enough, has big ass places like that. I mean, I might go back to see family at some point, but it's not gonna be for a long time. It sounds interesting indeed. I heard the hot dogs are good. You know what? I will defend that. I will defend that. A Chicago dog is the way to eat a hot dog. Okay? Fuck Seattle dogs. Seattle dogs ain't got shit on Chicago style hot dogs. I'm sorry. Let's look that up. What's a Seattle dog? Seattle hot dog recipe. What the fuck? Look at it. What is that? What is this? The cream. Okay. Back to food. A Seattle dog is a hot dog served in a bun with cream cheese. Okay. Cream cheese? Really? What are we doing? What? Okay. Toppings include jalapeno sauerkraut. Oh, sauerkraut. Get that shit. No. Peppers along with condiments like mustard or sriracha. Okay. You're telling me you're putting what? Cream cheese and sauerkraut? I'd fucking smack the shit out of you. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Let me see some. Chicago style hot dog. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Metropolitan, thank you so much for the super. New York pizza is better, mama. I love you, but crunchy pizza. No, you're right. I'm not gonna argue with you. New York pizza is the shits. New York pizza is good. I thought it was all a joke until I went there and tried it myself. It is good. Yo, Faye, thank you so much for the super. The Field Museum in Chicago is getting the Pokemon fossil exhibit next year. What? That's sick. Hey, even more reason to go visit, huh? Thank you so much for the super. I want to try a Chicago dog, but I love ketchup. Okay, Uncle Arts, you listen to me. Battle Donkey Enjoyer, you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you specifically. You listen to me. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Don't you dare put ketchup on that motherfucker. I'll find you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Unyana, thank you so much for the super, by the way. I didn't realize how much I missed you yapping and Bubby. Sniffle. on the hot dog topic. I really like mayonnaise on mine. Hey, mayo is good. Mayo is good on a hot dog. I know it's a sin. I'm sorry. We do a little joking around here. I'm just a hater, okay? I'm just a little fucking hater. Don't let me get you down. I guarantee it's probably really good. I'm just a hater. Chicago dog, by the way. A classic American. Ooh. A classic American dish featuring an all-beef Frankfurt. Oh, and a poppy seed bun. Now we're talking. Topped with a, let me see, yellow mustard, green sweet pickle relish. Ooh, yeah. Chopped white onion, damn, tomato slices and a dill pickle with some peppers. Dang. Okay, there it is. Doesn't that sound good? That sounds good, son. Come on now. You know what we're gonna do? You know what? On the topic of food, I have an idea for a stream. Sooner or later, this Halloween, we're slated to do in October. I know it's funny, we're talking about October. Strangely enough, it's not too far, right? Isn't that weird how October really isn't too far from next month? Strange, I know. We're gonna be doing our Ouija board stream in that month in October. But for summer, I want to do something a bit more unique. I need to buy, get this, a waffle maker. Now I watched a Grumps recent episode and they were like, can it waffle? And they put interesting things in this waffle maker. And I said, fuck, we should do that. I'm gonna buy a fucking waffle maker and we're just gonna get a bunch of ingredients and see if we can just make the craziest shit into waffles. I need to buy a new one. Like an actual Ouija board. Yes, we're gonna be buying a Ouija board. A Ouija board. In October, we're gonna be doing that. I'm excited. We're gonna conjure up some spurge. We'll see how it goes. I used to play with Ouija boards all the time when I was younger. Like, yeah, your place might get haunted for a short bit, but just like, you know, snub it out with like you have like, I have rituals that can snub out like spirits, so I'm not really too scared about it. I used to play Ouija boards, but you know, suddenly a Ouija board feels a bit less risky. What do you mean? He just says it casually. So wait, has no one ever, who has played with the Ouija board in here? Who am I crazy for saying that? I don't think it's out of the ordinary. I mean, you can buy, this is something you can actually play and buy. Not me. I refuse. What? So why? On Reddit only. Oh God, what the fuck? I'm a sea bubby. I do not mess with spirits. Well, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna see what kind of spirits we can talk to, baby. It's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna check it. See, I'm not really like, as a ghost, what's it gonna do? Choke me and like beat me up? Probably not. You're gonna have to be immortal to do that, okay? You might be a spirit and everything. You might be a little ghost running around, but you ain't got shit on me. If you want to fight, let's fight. Shit. But I'll win. Can I suggest questions to ask the for Ouija board stream? That's a good idea. See, around that time frame, I think I'm gonna, much like the emotes that you guys suggested, I think we're gonna make questions to throw the spirit's way to see what it says. I'm probably gonna make a community post about that around October, so that way you guys can get me to ask the spirit questions. That's if we conjure a spirit. Anytime I play with a Ouija board, we have gotten a spirit. And I've always done it with like cousins. I've done it with like friends, and I've never done it with family because my mom and dad were like, no, don't do that, don't bring it in. It was always at someone else's house. So I think what will be interesting is to ask like what it thinks about Yaoi and like Yuri and all this shit. Like if it knows it's a dominant alpha. Like we're gonna ask it questions that are serious here, okay, guys? Yo, Jiggly, thank you so much for this info. Ask the questions like what dog combination they like. Yeah, what are your thoughts on Seattle hot dogs, and why do you think a Chicago dog is 10 times better? Like we're gonna ask questions like that. We'll see. Like, so, like you think if you conjure up a spirit is gonna be bad? No, not every spirit you conjure up is gonna be bad. There are passing spirits. There are some spirits who see that you're being conjured and go, hey, you want to talk? Like that's how it is. A lot of people think that you're gonna conjure up a demon. It's probably not gonna happen. I guarantee there's at least maybe a 90% chance that will happen, but there probably won't be a percentage chance that we conjure up a fucking demonic entity that's like, ah, I'm gonna take you over and I'm gonna fucking turn into you and go on from there. Like, I highly doubt that's gonna happen. Not risking? Oh, come on, bubbies. Just play with the Ouija board at least once for me, okay? Just one little Ouija board play, okay? Just one little Ouija board. Thank you guys so much for this super whimsy. Thank you. Imagine coming back as a spirit and being asked, is Gibby a bottom? We're not asking that question. There's like, because the spirit's gonna say no, Gibby's a top. That's what they're gonna say. Whimsy, that's what they're gonna say. We already know the answer to that. Coach Z, thank you so much for the super. What's the possibility of getting a Ouija board that only says smash or pass? We shall see. We shall see. That's the fun. Want to bet? I'm willing to bet that the spirit's gonna go like, you have top energy. That's what the spirit's gonna say. And as it proceeds to haunt my apartment. Okay, guys. We have been going around for about 2 hours now. I think that's a good time for the Zatsudan to end. I want to say very quickly before I go, tomorrow we will be pushing the stream back because I'm going to be looking at a brand new apartment. It's going to be very exciting. So I'll be seeing you on... I'll be seeing you on Thursday with some Mario Sunshine. Thanks for the stream. Well, thank you for sticking around. You can't end, it's my birthday. What? Happy fucking happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Who was it? Whose birthday was it? Scroll up. Happy birthday to you. Ah, throw the cake. Throw the party. Get the confetti. Ah! And many more. And then you throw the fucking cake on your face. Who was it? I don't know. Happy birthday to whoever the fuck. Why are you moaning? That wasn't moaning. That wasn't moaning. Look what you did. You made me slam my desk. That wasn't moaning. This is moaning.
Ooh, yeah.
There you go. That's moaning. That's what it sounds like. Like, everyone thinks moaning is like, oh my god, yeah. But it actually sounds like
115. Black Ops Zombies. Call of Duty. Rigged Oven.
That's what it sounds like, okay? Trust me. Trust me. Trust me when I say that. It reminds me of the Slow Down Bloodhounds. Breaks. Wait, let's look that. What does that sound like in slow motion? Bloodhounds, ARMIS. Let's see. The fuck. Okay, I got it right here. Okay, shut the music off. Let's listen to this. Okay, there. You can hear this, right? All right, now let's play it in slow motion. Yeah. That's what it sounds like in slow motion? Let's get it started. What the fuck? Can you hear it coming? Can you hear it? Alright, guys. I think on that note, I'll be seeing you this Thursday with some Mario Sunshine. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I gotta go for a house tour tomorrow. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'll be seeing you guys soon. You guys have a good rest of your day. If you haven't already, please go get something to eat. If you're returning from work, please have a safe travel. You're going to work, have a good day. You have yourself a good night's sleep. If you haven't rested yet, go to bed. You deserve it. You've earned it. And I'll be seeing you soon. I love you guys very much. Thank you for having me back. As soon as you know, we'll get right back to playing video games. We'll get right back to playing the bitty games, baby. Until then, adios, my friends. My name is Goldbullet, CQC expert, weapon specialist, and head sniper, HOLOSTARS English ARMIS, and it's good to be back. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.